This video is brought to you by the support of our channel members and the FLGS Partners, Warfire Minis, and X-Planet.
Hello and welcome to Season of War. Tonight we are excited to bring you another game of Warhammer 40,000. It's been a hot minute, Ryan, since we've played a game of 40k, it feels like, between the holidays. I mean, with the holidays, and then we were crunching for the old world. And,
I mean, that is true.
Yeah, so...
it's because the last game was against Zach.
That's true. So it's been a minute since I played.
It's just you.
Yeah,
but that makes sense.
We got a big game here tonight. I'm playing the Space Wolves for the first time. This is actually, Ryan, one of your beautiful armies.
Yes.
So you're going to be helping me out because it's going to be a learning game for me. I do have a Space Marine army that I built that I've been waiting to paint. It's somewhere in the list, the backlog of stuff to do. But this will be great for me to learn them a little bit more and get a better understanding. And then you brought out your Tyranid again. But to go through the mission, we are playing, or we have Crucible of Battle Deployment. So we got the angles from corner to center. And the mission rule is supply lines, which will let us get an extra CP on in our hero phases or in our command phases on a 4+ if we control our home objectives. And then the mission is Scorched Earth. So if you are within 1 inch of an objective, you can basically not shoot with a unit to try and burn the objective. If you still hold that objective at the start of your next command phase, you burn it and you get 5 points if you burn any objectives in no man's land, and then 10 if you burn your opponents at the end of the game. So a bunch of points up for grabs, and then it's just 10 points per round for primary. But Ryan, do you want to jump in and take us through both army lists?
Sure, all right. Well, let's start with the Space Wolves, which is your army, of course. So pretty standard, well, actually it's not even a remotely standard Space Wolf list, but it's pretty standard for me. It's the Ironstorm something head. I can't remember, Frag head, something like that. Some of the names may escape me here. We haven't played this army for a bit, but it's the Dreadnought themed one. And of course we have 3 Redemptor Dreadnoughts, 2 with Plasma Cannon, 1 with the Gatling something. And then we have our Warlord, which is a Tech Marine hiding amongst them over there. He has the relic that once per battle round, you can reduce the damage of an attack to 0. So that unit of Dreadnoughts becomes extremely tanky. Because I'm Space Wolves, I also have 3 units of Fenrisian Wolves, which are absolutely fantastic. Space Marines usually don't get cheap chaff. We have 2 big units of Assault Intercessors, one led by a Librarian, and the other one is led by a Judiciar, which is awesome. There's kind of smacky units, not super smacky, but they're good at killing kind of mid-range stuff. Then we have 2 units of Aggressors. If you look really closely on all my shoulder pads, I went with the Fire Howlers Great Company. So I was like, I gotta have some fire. So we've got a 6-man unit of Flamer Aggressors and a 3-man unit of Flamer Aggressors. And then we also have a unit of Outriders led by a Chaplain. I had about 10 points left over in the army list, so I gave him the relic that lets him have a 4-up Feel No Pain, so he's a pretty tanky boy. Other than that, in the Infiltrators world, we have a unit of Eliminators, and we have underneath is a unit of Inceptors. No,
Incursors.
Incursors. I almost got everything right.
Yeah, pretty good.
Yeah, so that's the army, or that's one of the armies. Apparently I'm not done talking yet. And then on the other side, we have an invasion fleet of Tyranids. It's very similar to the list I ran last time. I did swap some things out, but I'll still go through everything. We have 2 Neurolictors, one way back there in the corner, one here. Then we have a Death Leaper. I also have 3 units of 3 Von Reinhardt's Leapers. 2 of them are in that building, and 1 is right here. Unit of 10 Termagants. I have a whole bunch of Zoanthropes, 1 unit of 6, 1 unit of 3. There's also 3 Hive Guard hiding in the corner here. There's no way you can see them, but they are there. They have the shock cannons, so they actually could threaten the Dreadnoughts maybe if they can get through the armor. We have our mighty Hive Tyrant here. He's rocking a Venom Cannon, and then he also has the relic where he has a 5-up Feel No Pain, and then if you ever hurt him for the rest of the game at the end of that phase, it goes to a 4-up. Other than that, we have the Maliceptor there, who's basically just a never leave home without at this point. He's so good. We have 3 Exocrines in Deep Strike. We have 3 individual Ripper Swarms also in Deep Strike. And then we have a unit of Gargoyles also in Deep Strike. And that's everything, I think.
Nice. And I know last time you went for fixed secondaries. Are you doing that again?
No, I'm gonna go with mixed. I'm gonna mix it up this time.
Okay.
I mean, it's really good for Tyranids to do fixed, But the way this mission works, where you have units in 2 corners already, it really limits my ability to deep strike into corners.
Yeah, makes sense.
I'm not going to do that. And for my invasion fleet, I'm going to go with probably the anti-infantry one. Even though you have the dreadnoughts, you have a lot of infantry.
Yeah.
So what that does is all my weapons have sustained 1 into infantry.
Cool. Very solid.
Yeah.
And that'll see us then go into the roll-off to see who goes first.
Sir. I got a 4.
That's a 2.
I guess I'm going first.
Yes, sir. And we will jump into Tyranids turn 1.
The Tyranids' secondary objectives are no prisoners and assassination. Both tough draws for turn 1, but they do roll for an extra command point.
Guess I will advance with the termagants. So I did. I moved some stuff up, as you can see. Wasn't super aggressive because there's really no reason to be. So.
All right. Well, any shooting?
Yeah, I should be able to pick up these 2 units, I think. So we'll start with the Zoanthropes. You have stealth because you have Carmel Cloaks, so I will be hitting you on 4s. And I miss with every shot.
Nice.
That's Zoanthropes doing Zoanthrope stuff right there. My hopes of no prisoners are dwindling, but we're going to shoot them with the Maliceptor now. And these are strength 10s, they're wounding you on 2s.
I failed 2.
4 saves.
2 go through.
It's 2 each, so he's very dead. So I got that unit. Nice.
Dead.
And now it's just charging phase. So I fail the charge. Now we're CP rerolling.
Okay.
I'm in. And then we will try with the other unit, but it's kind of a long charge. And I roll a 10, so they get in too.
All right, so I'll throw a Haywire Mine at the first unit. It's just gonna do 2 up. Yep, D3 mortal wounds for 2.
All right, not too bad. Combat phase, first unit.
During combat, the Von Ryan's Leapers decimate the squad of Incursors, leaving the Space Wolves down 2 squads.
So yeah, that's my turn.
Solid for the secondary.
Yeah, so no prisoners. I will score 4 points, and I'm throwing away assassination. Yeah. Other than that, though, I just kind of shimmied forward a little bit. In traditional Ryan's Tyranids fashion, the Zoanthropes did nothing. I managed to miss all the shots.
Yeah, those guys are horrible. They literally never done anything on
No, it's pitiful. So you guys have a chance to redeem yourselves next turn. Just saying.
Yeah.
Other than that, I tagged this objective. I don't expect to hold it.
Well, you try to tag them all, so you're making me put a lot of effort into getting you off.
Yeah, well, and they're 2 OC each because they're infantry. So are your guys, but I mean, they're not the fastest. So you can't get there without a big run roll. And the dogs aren't enough to take this. So you'd have to kill a lot of these. So I think it puts you in a position where you're tough. And
yes.
I've got a lone op on this one, and again, you're gonna have a tough time getting there because you're just not the fastest army.
Yep.
So I think my early scoring is gonna do pretty well because I have every objective.
yeah, it's gonna make it tough for me. But yeah, I guess we'll just see what we can do and jump into Space Marines, Space Wolves, turn 1.
The Space Wolves prepare to retaliate and draw Defend Stronghold and capture enemy outpost as their secondary objectives.
So I'm gonna target the Maliceptor with Oath of Moment.
Okay.
Vader.
And all I really have to do in the command phase is my Tech Marine is gonna give the Blessing of the Autumn Messiah to one of my Dreadnoughts.
Gonna go with the plasma at the back?
Yeah.
Okay.
So we'll start the shooting with the first dreadnought. I'll put the plasma and the rockets into the Maliceptor, and then everything else into your...
Neurotyrant.
That's the one. So we'll start off with the plasma, and I'll overcharge it.
The first dreadnought deals 6 damage to the Maliceptor, but none to the Neurotyrant. The second dreadnought splits his fire in the same way and deals 3 wounds to the Maliceptor, but again, no damage to the Neurotyrant.
I should have done Mercy's weakness there, for the stratagem to do me sustained on 5-ups.
But you're saving...
Yeah, kicking myself. I think I rolled really well on the hits too. I think I had like 3 or 4 5-ups, but still 9 damage on the Maliceptor isn't too bad.
Yeah, no, that's... He's not happy about that situation at all.
Yeah, 9 damage into the Maliceptor, but nothing into the Neurotyrant.
All right.
Not what we would expect.
All right, another dreadnought.
Well, I'll put everything I can, which is going to be everything that's 24 inch or better, into the Von Ryan's Leapers.
Okay.
The last dreadnought fires everything it has at the Von Ryan's Leapers, and yet still only manages to deal 2 damage.
Still not enough damage though, didn't even kill 1. And next, I'll put the aggressors into just the front unit of Leapers.
When the aggressors fire, they only manage to kill a single Leaper, but deal 2 wounds to another.
Next is going to be the Outriders shooting at your
All right, I'm going to spend the CP and give them a 5-up Feel No Pain.
So
because I forgot
brave.
to do it on my Maliceptor, and this is 5 points that could die, so...
And now, I was hoping to do more there and throw the wolves in, but it's definitely not the gamble I want to make at this point. I'm not going to win that combat there with the wolves.
Yeah, like you'd have 10 attacks, 4s, and 3s.
Yeah.
Never going to do it.
Yeah, so I'm going to play it safe, aka not throw my unit away or into a fight it can't win.
Yeah, instead, it's going to be a speed bump, which is not a bad thing.
It's not, and it kind of feels like I didn't get the output I was looking for. The best, the bright spot was putting 9 damage on the Maliceptor here, was very solid, but no kills.
Your aggressors rolled well, I just spiked crazy safe.
Yeah, both units of Von Ryan's Leapers didn't take much damage, so it's like casualties wise, like was definitely hoping for more with the output, so yeah, not the best. I feel like I did a pretty good job though of zoning and screening so that I'm not giving up too much when your deep striking stuff comes down and starts shooting.
The Exocrines don't care, they'll go in my back line.
Yeah.
But the Gargoyles and the Rippers, I don't see you've zoned them out to the point where it's like, I don't even bring them down.
Yeah,
so
exactly.
That's what you're trying to do.
Yeah, trying to play it safe. I couldn't really, just with the deployment, get into charge range with much stuff, or even with the other aggressors close enough to get my shooting off. So basically, yeah, that's it.
Yeah. Yeah, this isn't a strong turn 1 army.
Yeah, I will discard Capture Enemy Outpost because I did not generate my CP at the start.
You don't want to discard Defend Stronghold?
No, I don't hold on to that one. No points for secondaries though, and that'll see us go into Tyranids turn 2.
Nice.
The Tyranids draw Extend Battle Lines and Cleanse as their secondary objectives. Then acquire 1 extra command point for their home objective and score 10 primary points.
All right, so I'll fire Overwatch on the Leapers that just moved. Only 4.
I failed 2, and you don't kill again.
Oh my gosh, how many friggin' Leapers are limping now? How do I not kill 1 there with 13 hits?
At the end of the movement phase, 2 of the 3 Exocrine enter the battlefield from reserves.
So shooting phase, I'm going to cleanse with these units of Von Ryan's Leapers, and I'm going to cleanse with that Neuro, whatever he's called. Neurothrope. No, Neurolictor. That's it, Neurolictor.
In the shooting phase, the first Exocrine kills one Outrider, while the Termagants target the wolves and miss every shot. The Neurotyrant then kills one aggressor. The Maleceptor deals 3 damage to a Dreadnought. And finally, the last Exocrine wipes out the rest of the aggressor squad.
Charge phase. Charging the dogs. I make it in. You're toughness 4, so I'm wounding you on 5s. Uh-oh, 1 wound.
Goes through.
Kills a guy.
Fighting back.
6 were made. I saved them both. All right.
Yeah, you dealt some damage there. 230 unit of aggressors, 1 Outrider.
Yep. Chunk
Could be worse,
points
but
off a Dreadnought. Actually, the Dreadnought's going to heal in your turn. I need to do more for it to be relevant.
Yeah.
But what else was I going to shoot?
And you're still sitting on all 3 objectives, which should be able to remove you off.
At least 1, probably 2.
Probably 2, hopefully 2.
Yeah.
Ideally 3, but that's, going to be it.
As for secondaries, I scored 5 on Cleanse, and I scored 5 on Extend Battle Lines.
Nice.
For 10.
And I got 3 for Defense Stronghold.
I tried my hardest.
Yep. Couldn't do it.
Nope.
So yeah, I guess that'll just see us go into Space Wolves turn 2. All right, so secondaries here. We're gonna get a tempting target and no prisoners. So what objective do you want to tempt me with?
That one.
This one. All right, well.
Because it's the only one that's actually hard for you to get.
Yeah, let's go for it. And then I'll use Blessing of the Omnissiah on one of my Plasma Dreadnoughts and Ancient Fury on the other one.
Okay, so they both will be on 2s.
Yep, and I don't have the extra CP,
Who's
so I'm
your
going to be down
oath
to 2. My oath target with the +1s to hit, I'm going to actually make my oath target the Neurotyrant here.
Okay.
And then it's just into movement.
All right.
The Exocrine fires Overwatch into the aggressors, but deals no damage.
And the first Dreadnought's going to fire the Plasma and Rocket Pods into the Neurolictor, and then the little guns into your...
The Von Ryan's Leapers.
Yeah, the Leapers.
Okay.
The first Dreadnought splits its fire and kills the Neurolictor, then also deals 4 damage to the Von Ryan's Leapers.
And then the next Dreadnought is going to put the Plasma and the Rocket Pods into the Maleceptor again, and the small guns, small fire into the Neurotyrant.
Okay, I am going to Rapid Regen on him, on
Maleceptor?
the Maleceptor for the 5-up Feel No Pain.
And I am going to do Mercy as Weakness for sustained on 5-ups against him.
Uh-oh.
The next Dreadnought deals 1 damage to the Neurotyrant and 3 to the Maleceptor, leaving it with 2 wounds.
Next up, the Redemptor is going to shoot at the 3 Zoanthropes.
Yeah, and I'm going to activate the Hive Tyrants once per turn, use a stratagem you've already used for free.
Okay.
And they're going to get a 5-up Feel No Pain.
Makes sense.
Because nothing else nearby is going to get shot, so.
The last Dreadnought fires at the Zoanthropes, but only manages to deal 2 damage.
Let's light up some Leapers.
Yeah, we're going to go with the 5 aggressors that are in range.
Next, the aggressors rain down hell and wipe out a unit of Von Ryan's Leapers.
And then the Outriders are going to shoot at these Leapers in the center.
Last to shoot, the Outriders kill 1 more Leaper on the center objective.
And now we're into the charge phase. We're having fun. I'm liking this
like
army.
the DAC?
Yeah.
They have some DACA when you roll high with the Plasmas. When I roll for Plasmas, it's always 1 shot.
Yeah, no, I was like 5s and 6s across the board. But we'll start off with the Dreadnoughts and charging. Okay. Obviously, the guy that's closer first. Yeah, then Dreadnought number 3. And then we'll go with the Assault Intercessors. And we'll start off combat with the Assault Intercessors. 4 chainsword attacks each.
Yeah.
So 40.
See what I said about the Termagants are dead?
Pretty good start, pretty good start. We're gonna keep the ball rolling and...
Actually, I go next. I have a Von Rhein's Leaper.
Oh yeah, you have strikes first. That's fair, you can play too. One goes through, you deal damage.
That's about what I could have hoped for. And now you're gonna squish him.
Yeah, he will strike back at that guy for doing damage. I dropped 3 hits. 3 damage, get him, just barely. And then the next Redemptor is gonna go. Smallis Scepter, we gotta get 1 through on him.
4 up in bombs. I fail them all.
Okay, well,
So
9 damage. So did my consolidations, and now Ryan, you're in combat with a couple more guys.
All right.
Save them all.
Okay.
With the Neuro Tyrant.
Yep, on 3s.
1 goes through.
And that's your turn.
Cool.
That was a good turn.
That was a great turn. That was a lot of fun. I love Space Marines. I love Space Wolves. I'm having a blast. I split up my Dreadnoughts because I didn't want to put all my power in one, because then you avoid that one and go to the others,
exactly.
right? They're all going to be able to play the game now, whether it's shooting or whatnot. I'm on all the objectives. I took them all back from you, which is really big for denying primary, because I am behind on points right now.
Well, you score both of your secondary.
Yeah, I did attempting target and the max of 5 for no prisoners. So that was
we're probably tied right now. Right?
Yeah, I'm still behind 6 points, but again, being denying your primary here is big. And you're not going to deny me getting, I think, at least one of these objectives left.
No, yeah, like I don't see a path to taking that one back.
There wasn't, so couldn't be happier. The consolidations were big here. It stops your Neuro Tyrant from firing on like my wolves or something. And then I tagged the Von Rhein's Leapers, which I needed to do because my Tech Marine was susceptible.
I didn't. Oh, but he's out of range now for doing your.
He is out of range for stuff right now, so out of range for buffs. But it was worth it to get the charges, get the combat.
Oh yeah, you had to do that.
But I needed to keep them because they could have gone in and taken him down. So that's where the consolidation was really big. The aggressors popped out. I left 1 in the building because he wasn't going to be in range anyways, and it gives me cover, leaving 1 guy in there. But then the 5 roasted the Leapers.
They did not do well.
The Assault Marines got in and got to do combat. Like everything got to do what it wants to do.
Except for the bikers, they just twiddled the thumbs.
But they did a damage or something like. Yeah. And that actually, their damage put it in threat range because I only got 1 attack through.
That's true. So no, because there was a 3 damage attack. Still would have killed him.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Okay.
Also, your wolves didn't.
But I think there was because they finished off the 1 guys to make it.
Yeah.
Yeah. So they did make it possible for me to kill that other unit of Leapers. So that was like a fantastic turn.
Time to turn it around.
Yeah, that was a lot of fun.
There's a lot of DACA about to come into you.
There is. So. I'm excited to see it, but I mean, this game was already a blast. So whatever happens from here, I'm a winner. Well, we are into Tyranids turn 3.
As the wolves make devastating moves toward victory, the Tyranid swarm prepares to retaliate, drawing investigate signals and deploy teleport homers as their secondary objectives. They also score 5 primary victory points at the end of their command phase. The Assault Intercessors fail Battle Shock and also suffer -1 to wound from the Neurolictor's Psychological Saboteur. As the movement phase comes to a close, the Exocrine, Rippers, and Gargoyles all land on the battlefield from Deep Strike and reserves.
And it's shooting time. Well, we're gonna start with the first exocrine into the unit of assault intercessors that's really vulnerable.
5 guys dead.
So there they are. I was really hoping to kill more than that, but it is what it is. So the venom cannon is gonna shoot them. D3 shots.
The Hive Tyrant.
Yep.
Two to through.
They're 3 each, so 2 more guy.
Okay.
All right, well, the other one's shooting aggressors.
All right, here's the Armor of Contempt.
All right. Yeah, lots.
3 to through.
That's 3 dead. This exocrine. He's going to pound into this dreadnought.
We're in the center.
Yep.
Save them both.
No. Well, at least I've triggered the reroll 1s against you now. So it is time to shoot you with all this crap. Let's start with the Hive Guard, because they're pretty good at shooting tanks.
2 to through.
3 each, but they go down to 2 because of their duty eternal.
Yep, so 4 damage.
All right, it's your time to shine, Zoanthropes. We're gonna be shooting the heavy, the big profile, the one that's single shots.
Goes through.
D6 plus 1, so it's just D6. 4.
Puts me to 9. And puts me in a good spot to use Power of the Machine Spirit. We're to return fire. Below half strength.
You do 2. So you guys got 1 wound left. Yeah, you got him.
Nice. Not too bad, so I think worth a CP to kill 2 Zoanthropes
there.
there.
Overwatch. The other Zoanthrope unit, 6 shots into that dreadnought. I need him dead.
Let's go through.
D6 damage each for 8.
Okay.
Do you blow up?
Gonna take him down. He does not blow up. Okay, Dreadnought down. First one.
Next, the gargoyles target the outriders in hopes they can carry the momentum.
All good.
All right, and then I get to move, because if they shoot, they get a 6-inch move.
Nice.
Okay, it's charging time.
All right.
I guess I'll charge with the Neurothrope into your wolves. No, Neurolictor. I think we're just gonna do that. And let's see if a Neurolictor can beat up all these wolves. All wound, you're all dead. Because it's -2. I might as well consolidate onto the objective, or more onto the objective.
Yep, makes sense.
Um,
Solid answer this turn.
Yeah, but I'm not in a good place to score on my turn.
Yeah.
But I do score 9 because I get 5 for deploy teleport homers and 4 for investigate signals.
Yep.
So that's not too bad. 9 points. Overall, the turn was fine. Like nothing whiffed badly. The Zoanthropes finally did their thing. I mean, I overkilled that dread, or I put way too much firepower in that dread. I shouldn't have needed this much stuff. But whatever. He's dead. This stuff over here is like just gutted.
Yeah.
You still get your points, but they won't be able to hold for much longer because that's a lot of firepower still sitting here. I'm pretty happy because you have a long walk with dreadnoughts now.
Yep, but different ways I could play it, so yeah, lots of options, and I guess nothing else but to answer, and we'll go into Space Marines turn 3.
The Space Wolves draw engage on all fronts and deploy teleport homers as their secondary objectives. Both the aggressors and one dreadnought all fail battle shock, but the Space Wolves still score 10 primary points.
And then I'll start off by using Ancient Fury on this dreadnought, and probably nominate 3 of the Zoanthropes as my Oath of Movement target.
6-man unit.
Oh, the 6. Okay,
or the 1-man unit, your choice.
We'll go for the 6-man unit. So they'll be my Oath of Movement target, and we'll jump into movement. So Hive Guard are overwatching Mob Dreadnought.
On 4s. Good thing I rolled terribly. On 2s. 2 saves. A fail one, please.
No, not today. Aldred.
All right, shooting clock.
Yeah, we'll start off with the first Redemptor here, shooting the plasma at the Neuro Tyrant and everything else at the Leapers. So 3s, both miss, and rerolls weren't there.
Yeah, I'm good.
The Onslaught Gatling.
Nope, 2 go through.
2 damage. Okay, so just 2 damage into them. And then we'll put the next Redemptor into your unit of 6.
I'll use my once per turn free CP to give them a 5-up, feel no pain.
All right. 2, AP1.
Therefore, well, I make 1.
So 2 damage. Onslaught Gatling Cannon.
I make 1 and then fail to feel no pain. So you do 2 damage so far.
1 damage.
Nope. Good. 5-up feel no pain.
Well, yeah, the aggressors are gonna do some roasty toasty.
I make 1. You do 3. So you're done. It's just charging time.
Yeah, not a great turn for shooting. The wolves are deploying to teleport Homer.
Yep.
So that's that. But yeah,
No,
it's not as fun when you don't roll as hot. But we're still trying to do everything we can. Still on all the objectives right now, trying to score and deny points. And let's jump into charges.
Yeah, I mean, this guy has to kick your ass for me to score 10 this turn. And considering his 6 damage, 1 attacks, I don't see it happen.
Yeah. We'll go with the aggressors first.
So Judiciary squad goes first. You do 2.
So he's got how many left?
2, I think.
Okay. And then the Judiciary. Okay,
it really
Judiciary takes him down, yeah. Next we'll go with the Fenrisian Wolves.
5-up. Nope, 2 die. Sweet. All right. Over here, let's see if you can kill my Neurotyrant. I fail 2.
6 damage, so you got 2 left.
And here's another dice.
And it's your turn, do some fighting back.
All right.
Yeah, so that was actually a solid turn. It was like I got everything I needed. The big thing was actually getting rid of the secondary and getting one that was storable. So I'm gonna get 10 points on secondaries, which is huge. And you still have a lot of, you have all your shooting output still. You have most of your zone thropes. I whiffed with my shooting on both Dreadnoughts.
He's a 1-up save T9. I don't know how I'm gonna kill him.
Yeah, so exactly that. So he's super tanky. He's trying to come pressure the middle. I'm doing what I can. I'm gonna just be whittled down, but you're not. Yeah, I'm just trying to survive at this point and outscore you. Type your units that I can. I was able to, because the bites auto advance 6, I was able to get them wholly in your territory for the max points on engage. So a good turn is, in terms of the scoring and whatnot, just, like I said earlier, it's not as fun when you're not rolling hot.
I know,
right?
that one turn was like, yeah.
I was like, wow, these things are really good. But we saw the opposite end of it.
But they just don't die. Like that, I did kill that one, but it was half my army shooting at to kill it.
Though now you're going to be able to leverage all your shooting at this guy if you want to.
Yeah,
right?
but toughness 11, 1-up save.
Yeah.
Like these guys are on AP1, so you're saving them on a 2-up. So I don't know what I'm gonna do.
Yeah, well, hopefully he can kind of stand strong against it all.
All right.
And yeah, that'll see us go into Tyranids turn 4.
All right.
The Tyranid swarm draws overwhelming force and area denial as their 2 secondary objectives. Both the single zoanthrope and the neurotyrant pass battle shock. Then the swarm scores 5 primary victory points at the end of their command phase.
You mean force me to overwatch you?
Are you?
Yeah.
Go for it. I made 2.
Kill
so
5.
So it's a shooting phase. We'll start with this exocrine into your aggressors.
Okay. Save 2.
The other one's going to shoot your squad of Marines. That's perfect, actually, because now I have a charge target. That's exactly what I wanted to happen here. All right, other shooting. Let's start trying to kill this damn dreadnought. I'll shoot with the exocrine in it first to get me my rerolls. None.
Love it.
We're gonna shoot with the zoanthropes first. We'll do the 6-man unit. These, because they're strength 12. You have 4 saves to make at -3.
2 to through. 6 total. Ouch.
All right, the 1 lone zoanthrope into him. Hits. Wounds.
Goes through.
D6. 5. 5 more damage.
So the single zoanthrope finishes him off.
All right, well, Venom Cannon will shoot into the bikes then, I guess.
Okay. Goes through.
3 damage. So 1 guy will have 1 wound left. And then I just have the Hive Guard.
Goes
Dead
through.
bike. All right, well, I gotta finish you off in close combat.
You may try.
Charging with the Von Ryan Leapers. Okay, we'll start with the Hive Tyrant.
Oh, sorry, I'm doing Armor of Contempt here. All good?
All right, I guess we're gonna try and kill you with the Monstrous Bone Sword.
1 goes through.
That's 3 damage. Believe it or not, an Exocrine's got a weird profile. He's got actually pretty good attacks, but they're AP 0.
I mean, he's got little T-Rex arms.
I know, that's the logic. But they're not sharp. They're AP 0.
1 goes through.
2 damage.
And then your Leapers. Oh.
That's
6 go through.
He's dead.
Tech Marine goes down.
Right.
Well, we got some fighting back. Let's go with the Chaplain, and he'll fight the Death Leaper.
2 go through.
4 damage. And then the Lone Outrider. Oh, nothing. And then the Aggressor. So nothing from the Aggressor.
Okay.
And that's it for my fighting.
So, turns up, I'm gonna keep Area Denial because I don't think you've been able to stop me from scoring it next turn. But I did score Overwhelming Force, whatever the max is, because I killed multiple units. I maxed out 5.
It for 5.
Keeping Area Denial, and yeah, going on to your turn.
Yeah, those. I lost a lot. It's looking bad, but I did deny some points there.
Yeah.
So I'm very happy about that.
Yeah, you're still in it, but it's definitely a hard fight now.
Yeah. So let's go into Space Wolves turn 4. All right, so secondaries for me, we've got Bring It Down, and we've got Assassination. There isn't actually a lot to do on my turn. I'm gonna mark the Neurotyrant as my Oath target because I want to kill him for assassination as well. I'm just gonna retreat some stuff out. None of this really matters. Yeah, so I'm gonna leave those guys in there thinking about trying to deny area denial. I can just sit here.
Yeah,
we're going to spend a CP for Ancient Fury just to try and keep him around so I can take this objective.
Yep.
Yeah, let's do some blasting. So I'm gonna put the Dreadnought into the Neurotyrant.
I fail lots, he's dead.
Okay, so there's Assassinate. So just charges now. It's just the Dreadnought here. One goes through.
The power of 1 damage. I fail 2 and
They're dead. 3 damage each.
Yeah. All right, so I get to go now, and I'm actually gonna go with Death Leaper first in case you kill him.
Okay, I am gonna use Armor of Contempt. 1 goes through.
2 damage. It's a dead
Finish
biker.
off the Outrider.
Not looking good. It didn't look good.
Nice.
You got Death Leaper.
Now, I was hoping that my Outrider would somehow live, because I would have denied the. I mean, you already have another point, so you're dead in your.
Well, he wasn't going to live against
primary
these
anyways.
attacks now.
No.
Yeah, and I just need him to die so I can freaking get my area denial.
Yep.
All right, 6 attacks from my Bone Sword and Lash Whip. 2 go through. -2 goes to -1.
All good.
Yeah, no damage.
Yeah, that's my turn. I will discard, bring it down. Yeah, I'm not gonna get that. I mean,
It would take a miracle. You just don't have the shooting
yeah,
left.
could get really lucky, but I'd rather
If you could
fish for some
combat
other
him,
ones.
yes, but all right.
It
let's
is what
see
it
where we
is. Yep, going into Tyranids, turn 5.
go. What do I need?
Secondaries.
Yeah, secondaries. Attempting target. No.
Over here.
No. I think you win
Well, we'll see.
because I don't think I can get enough points to beat you now.
So if you did 5 for area denial, that puts you at 15.
Oh, spicy. It's coming down to the wire. I'm going to shoot the dogs because I think they're more likely to be able to do an objective for you.
Makes sense.
Yep.
In shooting, the exocrines each wipe out an entire squad of Fenrisian wolves, while the last exocrine misses the Dreadnought. The Hive Tyrant fires next, but only deals 2 damage to the Dreadnought. And then the unit of 6 Zoanthropes deal another 6 damage.
You have that single Zoanthrope
I
left.
know. Okay, here we go. On 3s, rerolling 1s. He hits. On 3s. He wounds.
I have out of CP, so no CP reroll. It likely all comes down to this armor save. It could come all come down to this armor save. 3-up save, Armor of Contempt, Ancient Fury. I roll a 3.
Oh, so close.
Yes, make
All right.
the save.
So now I have to kill the chaplain for a chance at a draw, I think. 6 attacks from the Bone Sword on 2s. They all hit. On 3s. Devastating. That sucks.
So 3. Yeah, not the good kind of devastating.
-2. So you have 4-up invuln.
Yep.
then-
2 go through.
They're 3 each, and you have 4-up feel no pain. And then I have the claws. This is gonna come right down.
Yeah,
to the
this could
wire.
kill him. Well, let's save it. So to roll the claws.
On 2s. On 3s. 2 more at -2. These are 2 damage each.
Oh, 4-up invuln. Save them both.
Oh, you're gonna live again. Those 3 2s are gonna kill me.
So he's got 5 wounds. You did 6 damage. I need to make 2 feel no pains.
This, unless you go do bad.
I made 4 of them. He only takes 2.
And that'll definitely win it for you, I think.
Okay, so Ryan, you do not get area denial,
I don't get
and you
tempting
don't get a tempting target. So no secondary points, which
on
is
my 5th turn
huge. And that puts you at 58 points.
to your.
I'll get 10 and go to 63.
So you win no matter what.
Yeah, so I'll be at 63. Secondaries are area denial and overwhelming force.
You wouldn't have got either of those.
Yeah, exactly. So
it came down to that save.
it came down to that save. Well, here, yes, but also now,
Had I gone everything into here, I could have
because
drawn.
now there were going to be other ones that I could have done potentially, like investigate signals, secure no man's land.
Yep.
Like there were some very easy ones. So that decision there was very interesting. The way it worked out
Was I would have had the time. Assuming I rolled, I killed you. Like this guy
Yeah.
is tanky.
Yeah, very tanky there. Man, that was a good game.
Yeah, I feel like it essentially came down to that 3-up save.
Yeah, so just to talk it out, I did 5 or 10 points on primary, going to 63 points.
We both get 10 for painted.
Yeah, none for secondary, both at 10 at the end, so it's 73 to 68. So 5 point.
Wow.
5-point game. Think of all those little moments, right? These are the great games. This is what
What was my next
blast?
Secure No Man's Land. I could have got that.
Yeah, that's the thing with tactical.
Tempting Target was like, oh no.
Yeah, oh yeah, for sure. I feel you.
I have the Rippers are in position to score anything, and I pick a Tempting Target.
Yeah, that one, I was so happy when I saw that. So I'm like, well, what can I do right now? I can hold one objective.
If I had left you in like one wound, I literally would have, oh no, I couldn't have charged, they advanced. I was like, I'll charge with the damn zone throw.
Yeah, so, and CP, like, that was big. Armor of Contempt, I'm glad I used it there. That saved his life. Literally rolled the 3.
The other one to get him to the +1 save saved his life.
Yes, the Ancient Fury, the previous turn.
You rolled a lot of 3s for that armor save.
Oh yeah, well, there was, those make a huge difference. That's +2 to save, right?
And then there's this Hive Torrent rolling 2s constantly.
Yep, and the Chaplain Living, now, the Chaplain Living, denied area denial. That got the win too. So you think that those
had 2
moments,
chances to get the tie, and you squeaked through both.
Yeah, or the area denial, the area denial denied the previous turn as well, potentially stopped another battle tactic. Like,
that's true.
There's lots of little things that, again, in a game this tight, there's always little things that can swing it and have an impact. But man, that was a blast of a game. Really, when a game comes down to literally the final dice roll, can't complain about it.
It's close.
Yeah, it was a fun one. Yeah, I like Space Marines. They're fun.
Yeah, they're a little different than Tau, aren't they?
Yes, yeah, quite a bit.
You actually can fight for objectives a little more.
Yeah, I mean, and the Dreadnoughts were a blast.
Yeah, I love those Dreadnoughts so much.
Yeah, I've played Marines and done aggressors and that kind of stuff before, but I've actually never ran Dreadnoughts before.
Yeah, no, they're fun. Well, you have a Ballistus Dreadnought.
Yeah.
Although I don't think they're as fun because they stand there and shoot all game. It's not like these guys are just
that can hit as well.
Yeah.
The Redemptors are a blast, and
the Ballistus doesn't get -1 to hit, or -1 damage. These guys are the tanky kings.
Yeah, no, they are a lot of fun. So this was like the Iron Storm Spearhead is a lot of fun. It was a great one to play.
Yeah, no, I really like it, and and even the dogs, they did work.
Oh, they stored me an objective.
And right here, I can't remember why, but they caused the world of pain. Oh, for my deep strike, it denied a whole turn of execution shooting.
Yeah,
that would have changed the game.
Could have, yeah, very well. Again, so many little moments.
Yep. So the dogs did great, and they denied me deep striking your back line.
Yep. Protected, basically my objective for me. Now I wish.
The zone throws did okay finally in the end.
They did. Those last few turns were really good.
They needed the 2-up. I mean, the reroll 1s to hit from the Exocrines, but I set that up, and they picked up 2 Dreadnoughts. So I'm not
nearly a third.
Yep. Yeah. The Hive Guard did almost nothing. We know the Hive Guard don't hold their weight.
They just don't have the AP.
Yeah. They're only in here because I wanted something that I didn't care about, but was reasonably tanky to stand on my home field objective. Once I get more stuff painted, they are the first to get cut. I used to run a 6. I cut 3 to put more Leapers in and the Termagants back in. I think that was the right choice. And they'll get cut next when I have other stuff. But I just don't have anything that's better than them right now, painted, that's in their points costs.
That makes sense, but yeah, Ryan, that was a blast. End of the day, your army won, your army lost. It was a draw for you.
That's okay.
But no.
At the end of the day, I like Space Wolves better than Tyranids. I like my new Tyranid army, but Space Wolves are an army I have played since I was about 12 years old. Yeah. And I've had multiple versions of the army.
Yeah.
They're very close to my heart. They're right up there with Slaves to Darkness.
Yeah.
So
they're awesome.
The win. Yeah. Happy about that.
Yeah, it was really cool to see. But yeah, guys, hope you enjoyed that battle report as well. It was a ton of fun. Hope that came across and you again enjoyed watching. But either way, thank you so much for your support, and we'll see you soon in another battle report.